If you're nuts about Brazil nuts, I hate to break it to you, but they aren't nuts. Don't let that or my bad humor stop you from enjoying them though, because there's a study that I'm going to show you that just found some impressive new health benefits for these seeds. Now, if it wasn't already cool enough that Brazil nuts are one of the highest natural sources of selenium, can only grow in the wild and not on farms, grow in Amazonian trees that can be over 500 years old, and can only be pollinated by one species of super strong bee that's the only one powerful enough to pry open its flower, research has recently uncovered some remarkable health benefits of Brazil nuts, particularly for overweight and obese women. Let's dive into the details of this intriguing study from Brazil that has everybody hyped up. The research team wanted to find out if Brazil nuts could make a real difference in the health of women who were overweight or obese, specifically looking at inflammation and gut health. The study spanned 8 weeks and involved 56 women who were split into 2 groups. Both groups followed a diet reduced by 500 calories per day to help them lose weight. But here's the twist. The first group, let's call them the Brazil nut group, added about 8 grams of Brazil nuts to their daily diet. That's roughly about 2 Brazil nuts per day. The second group, the control group, didn't have any nuts. Over the course of this study, the researchers were watching several health markers, things like inflammatory biomarkers and intestinal permeability. It's basically how well the gut is functioning and keeping out harmful substances. They also measured levels of selenium in the blood because that's a big deal when it comes to the health perks of Brazil nuts. And before we get into the results, if you're enjoying this video so far, please do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. It only takes a second and it's an awesome zero-cost way to support a tiny family business. And if you'd like to learn a little more about that business, we'd love for you to visit our website, addictivewellness.com. So what did they find? Both groups actually lost weight, but the Brazil nut group had significantly lower levels of inflammation. Researchers found reduced levels of C-reactive protein and pro-inflammatory cytokines like TNF, tumor necrosis factor, and interleukin-1 beta. So the women eating the Brazil nuts every day were not just losing weight, they were also seeing a real decrease in the factors that contribute to chronic inflammation. The Brazil nut group also saw gut health improvements. This means their bodies had become better at regulating what gets absorbed into the bloodstream and what doesn't. And this is hugely impactful for so many areas of health. They also found that the more someone's selenium increased, the more gut health improved and the more inflammation increased. And this is cool because it indicates that while selenium usually gets the most attention for cancer-related stuff, it's also helping here to reduce inflammation and support gut health. So to sum it up, not only did adding a couple of Brazil nuts to their diet help these women manage their weight, but it also helped them to fight inflammation and strengthen their gut barriers. If you tried Brazil nuts before, let me know down in the comments if you noticed any changes, especially relating to inflammation or digestion. And if you haven't tried them yet, let me know what you're most curious about when it comes to having them for the first time. Now before you go, here's a link to a video that I think you'd enjoy watching next, and here's one the YouTube algorithm thinks you'd enjoy. And there's a link to our website. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you all again next time.